So welcome everybody. Welcome to Physics by Aaryan, and I am Aaryan Mehra. And today I have arranged this session for basically three examinations. Number one is IIT JAM, which is given by BSc students. You will be giving that exam. GATE examination and UPSC Prelims examination, which is Geophysics. Okay. Now, very importantly, we are going to discuss about 2025 attempt, and roughly 8 weeks are left. So we have 8 weeks, which is roughly 2 months, to prepare for any of these examination. And whatever we have to do is have to be done in the last 2 months or 8 weeks. So first of all, I think while we are preparing, and I want to recall my time. First of all, we have to remind ourselves that why we are preparing for this exam. And from a senior point of view, I can let you know that why I prepared for these exams and maybe why you are preparing for this. Ultimate goal is that we want to have a good career in physics, and by a good career we means we have to be have two three parameters. Number one, money. We have to earn good amount of money. Good amount of money roughly means more than 1 lakh 2 lakhs per month on a sustainable basis, like for many years, right? Then a second of all we can say is we want to have a good respect in our domain, right? And then the third could be that we want to satisfy our intellectual needs. Like we have an interest for physics, and in order to have our interest for physics, we do want to do something in our career which is related to physics, so that we can use our training which has been taken so far by us into something which is our livelihood, right? So now these days the things are getting little difficult, as I can see around. And around means my friends, my you can say is seniors, my juniors, and the things are getting little difficult. And let me explain you why the things are getting little difficult. Number one, in the earlier times, number of assistant professorship posts were used to come in a large amount. So people used to become assistant professors in colleges. These days, the posts have become low, and also the level of people giving up for that post is too high. People with the PhD degrees, people already with the teaching experiences are applying for those posts. Second, people used to do PGT, TGT, school education. These days, that has also become almost a dip kind of situation. The posts are very low, and even if they come, the number of people applying for that is very large. So most of it, when I see around myself, is the most of my classmates which I used to have in my BSc, MSc, not MSc, BSc, are still unemployed. They have no employment even after you can say 5 years after their BSc, right? And some of them are doing PhD for the sake of PhD, without the stipend or with a very minimum stipend. So that basically concerns me. It is a difficult task to get employed, first of all, not just employed but employed at a respectable position, right? Then I look into a MSc point of view. So in MSc I was in IIT Delhi, and when I look at my peers in IIT Delhi, all of them are good placed. And when I say good place, where are they placed? So they are placed at various positions. Like most of them are doing PhD in Europe with a good stipend. Some of them are, one or two people are in BARC, right? One person is in UPSC, right? So he qualified civil services exam even. So everyone is doing something into good. So even if they are doing PhDs, they are doing PhDs in IITs, they are doing PhD in ISERs. So even their average is above which a normal college student can even think about, right? When I was in MSc, I used to think that what is the benefit of MSc from IIT? What will IIT as such will give me? It's not about IIT, it is about any good institute. What they will give me? So the answer is no, they will not give you anything. But when you're preparing for these exams, you become such a personality in your own that you will achieve something very soon. And that is my conclusion. So as such, IIT does not give you anything. but the character which IIT gives you, or the preparation of IIT or the preparation of these exams give you, is important. Then there is no chance that you will be unemployed, right? So you might not be happy with 1 lakh rupees per month, but you will be getting that because this preparation will teach you that. On the other hand, the you will see that your peers, you will see the classmates after 5 years, then you will be clearly be able to see the difference of being an IITian or not being an IITian, right? Even though today the people call ki sir teaching job is there, and then falana dimka, there are many jobs which you can get. So that is our goal. And no amount of IIT is going to give you that, but this preparation is going to give you that. So let's do this preparation in a very holistic manner. Okay? So this is these 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, next 1 year, 2 year, 3 year is going to decide where you are going to end up. Ultimately, where you are going to end up, because you don't want to struggle at the age of 29, 30, 31. You want to complete your struggles by the amount of 27, and then you want to do struggles on your own choice, on your own merits. Okay, now I want to do this struggle. So this is my struggle. But more or less, your all other things have been taken care of, your family, your money, and so on. So you don't want to get into those struggles at that age. Okay? So that is why this preparation is very important, and you cannot lag behind in this preparation. That is very, okay? Otherwise क्या है कि there are so many people who want to beat you. वो आपको हराना चाहते हैं, they are much ahead of you, क्योंकि already you have to understand कि DU और top colleges के student are already कहीं ना कहीं they have the edge from class 12. तो उनको you have to beat them, और जितनी जल्दी you can, that will be good. ठीक है? तो अभी के लिए आपको ये समझ के चलना है कि व्हाट विल दिस एग्जाम गिव मी आफ्टर द एग्जाम, वो तो एग्जाम के बाद देखेंगे, बट अभी के लिए ये प्रिपरेशन विल बी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, क्योंकि एक बार वंस यू गेट अ रैंक इन दैट लिस्ट ना, सो दैट चेंजेस एवरीथिंग. सो सॉर्ट ऑफ दैट, जिस दिन यू विल गेट अ रैंक, दैट डे विल ऑटोमेटिकली यू विल द पर्सन चेंजेस. उसके बाद यू गो टू एन आईआईटी, यू डोंट गो टू एन आईआईटी, यू गो टू आइजर, वट एवर यू गो, दैट विल डिसाइड अ वेरी small amount of your future. ठीक है? But the day you will get a rank, okay, you have a 100 rank, 200 rank, that day will change your confidence entirely. ठीक है? So in last 2 months, the most biggest problem which comes is the thinking process. So I remember my IIT JAM time, I remember my gate time. Most of the times I cried. So I cried a lot in that last 2 months. But the problem, I cried, that was okay. But the problem with my classmates did was that they kept on thinking only. So you cannot just keep on thinking, and do not start the process. Okay? So at some point you have to stop planning. Some point, right? You have to sit down. There is no substitute of sitting down every day and giving 5 to 6 hours. And these days it is very difficult to do that. Okay, if I ask you to, okay, can you sit down every single day and give me 8 hours of study, right? And be sure that you only sleep for 7 hours. So that is the most difficult task these days, because you have an Instagram, you have everything, and the things are running so fast that you don't have a time to sit down and relax your mind and study. Because once you're studying one thing, your mind is going to another thing. Okay, so I'm studying for JAM, so BSc syllabus is coming in mind. So once I start studying for BSc, then something else is coming to my mind. So the mind is running so fast. So in last 2 months, that is the biggest problem, and that problem I realized cannot be solved just by you. So somewhere I have to also barge in and help you to solve that problem. Okay, ठीक है, at least I give you a direction so that your mind stops. Because even if I am able to stop your mind for next 2 months and just focus your mind on the studies, I think you will get a rank, and that is all we need. So that is what we are going to do for next 2 months. I'm going to stop your mind. I'm going to bring your mind to the preparation, and you are going to do the preparation. And how it will be done will be mentioned. Okay, it will be mentioned in detail in this session. So everything is getting recorded. Don't worry, this will be available later on as well. Okay. सो क्या करें, बट वी नीड टू गेट अंडर 50 रैंक. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू कीप द थिंग सिंपल. जितना सिंपल चीज रखेंगे, द प्रिपरेशन शुड बी सिंपल. इट शुड नॉट बी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड. More you complicate the preparation, more you are going away, and again the thinking process. What is the simplification of the preparation? Simplification of the preparation means I have this syllabus. Okay, okay, forget about the question quality. I should first of all know the syllabus. What is central force? Okay, central force, you write it down, central force, and then you write out all the formulas, you all the concepts, whatever. So first thing first, you should know about the syllabus. The questions will come second. Now most of the time what we are doing actually is that we don't even know the syllabus. Okay, so if I ask anyone, okay, how much you know about the magnetic field in material, right? So no idea. Okay, so question, how hard the question will be the second part of it, but first part is ki, do we know the basic syllabus? So first is we have to understand the basic syllabus. ठीक है, कौन सी बुक करें, कौन सा वो करें, दैट सी वो दैट इज अ, अभी आप कि ओके आई वांट टू स्टडी ईएमटी, व्हाट बुक आई हैव टू फॉलो. सो देयर इज नो वन परफेक्ट बुक. ठीक है, so I cannot say okay, one perfect book I give you and then you read this and everything is done. And even if I give you one book, you have to still read that book. Okay, so first thing first is ki basic syllabus should be covered. Until unless I don't cover basic syllabus, there is no chance I can qualify. Second of all, basic syllabus should be related to my exam. It should not be ki okay, for jam the requirement of a syllabus is different, for a gate requirement of a syllabus is different, for CSI or net the level up to which you have to go is different. So my syllabus coverage should be accordingly ki okay, so I can at least know the concept. I can solve the problem, I cannot solve the problem is a second. Okay, these days the two kind of approach is happening. Either we are too much into competitive exams, or either we are too much into learning and we are not at all thinking about competitive exams. We have to balance up. We have to learn also and we have to qualify the exams as well. तो क्या करना है अभी हमें, बहुत बेसिक आइडिया है. सबसे पहले बेसिक सिलेबस कवर करना है. अब some students have done mathematical, some has done mechanics, तो सबके लिए that portion is going to be different. अब लास्ट के 2 मंथ में कौन कौन सा स्टूडेंट कौन सा सिलेबस कवर करने वाला है, दैट इज गोइंग टू बी डिफरेंट. क्योंकि हर किसी का सम अलग अलग चीज पेंडिंग है. एवरीवन हैज अ डिफरेंट पेंडिंग थिंग. Okay, the second thing is okay, so I am done with the syllabus. So let's say I have watched all the lectures. Second case, what about the practice? How much practice I need to do? देखिए, इन कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम प्रैक्टिस बहुत सिंपल होती है. इफ यू डू दिस मच प्रैक्टिस एंड यू क्वालिफाई द एग्जाम, perfect. If you do this much practice and you don't qualify the exam, still okay. Because even if you're not qualifying the exam with this much practice, then maybe this year you were not meant to qualify the exam. Okay, you cannot do anything more than that in last 2 months. What is that? What is that in the practice? PYQs. At this point, you only have to do PYQs. That's all. That, and when I say PYQs of only one exam, because now only 2 months are left, and you have to focus on only PYQs of one exam, or at max 2 exams. For example, if you're a BSc student, now your TIFR is over, so let it go about TIFR. Don't think about just exam, only think about JAM, and only perform the action of doing the JAM PYQs. That's all, nothing else. So पहले बेसिक सिलेबस कैसे कंप्लीट करेंगे उसके ऊपर थोड़ी बात होगी. बेसिक सिलेबस डन. बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है, हर टॉपिक के बारे में बेसिक बातें पता होनी चाहिए कि हाँ ये टॉपिक है, दिस आर द बेसिक थिंग्स अबाउट दिस टॉपिक, एंड देन कम्स द जैम पीवाईक्यूज. सिमिलरली फॉर गेट स्टूडेंट्स, गेट पीवाईक्यूज, और जितने गेट पीवाईक्यूज मिले यू डू इट. And then you will realize that even with just doing jam PYQs, so there are 60 questions. If you multiply by 10 years on 15 years, you have 900 questions just to practice these PYQs only. 900 means that daily you have to practice more than 10 questions, which you are not doing right now, but you have to do only, then the PYQs will be complete. Okay, so first thing is that complete PYQs, because PYQ in itself gives you a holistic practice. Uske alawa you don't need anything at this point. Okay, Now, the third category, third is okay. So practice के लिए PYQ. Then what else is required? Then we need is a mock test. Without mock test, I don't think so you can qualify. I don't think anyone can qualify exam with under 100 rank without mock test. And mock test have to be given at a very extensive level. मतलब बहुत ज्यादा डिटेल में मॉक टेस्ट होने चाहिए और मॉक टेस्ट जितने ज्यादा हो उतना अच्छा. ठीक है. So mock test act as a two things. Number one, mock test is number one, how I will perform in an exam. So when I'm giving the mock test, let's say I only know the basics of the syllabus. I will not try to prepare so much that I do so good in mock test. That is a wrong approach. I will prepare very basic. So let's say today is my mock test for special theory of relativity. So what I will do is I will watch the lecture of special theory of relativity. I will revise it. I will make the short notes. Okay. I will do the PYQs of an exam and then I will give the quiz. That's all. Nothing else I will do. Nothing else I will do. So I will sit down. I will make the short notes. I will watch the lecture. If I haven't watched before, and then after my short notes are ready, I will just do the PYQs, revise the PYQs, and then I will give the quiz. So when you're giving the mock test, so two category of questions you will see. Number one, which you could have solved. So that you should solve in an exam. So let's say out of 10 questions, there are 4 questions which you can do. So do those 4 questions, get 40% marks. Once you get 40% marks, that is your score. It means you are getting 40% marks. That is good. Now remaining the 6 questions. So out of 10 questions, 6 you were not able to do. Now for every question, there should be analysis. Okay, is this question was beyond my level? So if yes, be happy. Be happy. Okay, this question was beyond my level. Now here what does student do is they get worried. They get worried. So if the question is beyond the level, they will say, oh, my preparation is not of the level. So I need to fix my preparation. So they go back and then start fixing the preparation and then everything goes to blunder. How do they fix that? So they look for the sources. Okay, ये question कहाँ से आया? Then they look for that book. They look for the another course. They look for another YouTube video. And then they just go into so much of mess that everything is gone. Okay? If some question is beyond your level, okay, so let's say you do special theory of relativity and suddenly one question was there which was beyond your level. Don't try to fix your preparation. Your preparation is fixed. That is why you're getting 4 out of 10 questions correct. Now, out of other 6 questions, don't change anything in your preparation. Just learn those 6 questions. Just focus on learning those 6 questions. Okay, how to do these 6 questions? Either you understand by the solutions which are given or you ask the doubt. And then that will be clear. So once you are done with those 6 questions, that will be done. That's all for special theory of relativity. Now rest of it is luck. So just pray your God ki, okay, if the question comes from whatever I have learned, I will solve it. Otherwise I will leave the question. ठीक है, क्योंकि इससे ऊपर आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते. Either you will just keep doing one topic और या फिर you will be doing this for all the topics. या तो आप सब ये काम सभी टॉपिक्स के लिए करके जा सकते हैं या फिर आप एक टॉपिक के अंदर घुसते चले गए और मैस क्रिएट करते गए और कंफ्यूज होते गए एक कोर्स के बाद दूसरा कोर्स और यहाँ से ये इसकी सलाह उसकी सलाह ये वो करते गए और ये होता रहे. ठीक है. सो minimum number of effort should be given to the preparation. Minimize your preparation. प्रिपरेशन को मिनिमाइज करना बहुत जरूरी है. ठीक है. एंड डोंट डाउट योर प्रिपरेशन until unless you keep on doubting your preparation, so then nothing will end. Because for example, some students, some book have one category of questions, some book have another category. That is okay. Whatever you have chosen as a basic structure, उसको पढ़ना, उसके बाद PYQ complete. उसके बाद अगर आपको कोई क्वेश्चन मिलता है जो उस लेवल के ऊपर जा रहा है, if you find a question which is above that level, just learn that question. Don't change anything in your preparation and move on to the next topic. Or when I say move on to the next topic, it means you have to move on to the next topic every single day. हर रोज नए टॉपिक पे मूव होना है. Every single day your new topic should be there. It's not like 3 days के बाद एक टॉपिक चेंज हो रहा है. No, every day new topic, every day new topic, every day new topic. तो ऐसी efficiency we have to build कि in one day we have to complete this much. ठीक है. एंड देर इज ये सब तभी एक दिन में कंप्लीट होगा इफ यू आर स्टडिंग 6 आवर्स 5 आवर्स 6 आवर्स 7 आवर ऑन अ डेली बेसिस. और लास्ट 2 मंथ्स में तो देर इज नो सब्स्टिट्यूट, आपको करना ही पड़ेगा. इफ आई मुझे अब मैं इफ आई रिमेम्बर माई ओन टाइम आई हैव डन इट, सो यू ऑल्सो हैव टू डू इट. ठीक है, अदरवाइज तो नहीं आने वाला रैंक. तो वो रैंक नहीं ही आएगा. वो देन आई कैन गिव यू इन गारंटी, इफ यू डोंट स्पेंड टाइम वो रैंक नहीं आएगा. ठीक है, अगर आपने नेक्स्ट 2 मंथ्स में एक भी दिन पढ़ाई का मिस किया, इफ यू इवन मिस वन सिंगल डे ऑफ द स्टडी, यू रैंक विल नॉट कम. ठीक है, अब वो दिन नहीं है कि यू कैन मैनेज इट बाय समहाउ. नाउ एवरी सिंगल डे इज इम्पोर्टेंट. एवरी सिंगल डे 6-7 आवर्स इज इम्पोर्टेंट. आपका कॉलेज है, आपका एग्जाम है, कुछ भी है, आपको यू हैव टू मैनेज टाइम. एवरीवन हैज मैनेज टाइम. एवरी सिंगल पर्सन हैज मैनेज टाइम हु हैज क्वालिफाइड द एग्जाम. ठीक है, you don't think that getting under 200 150 is so easy. It is not easy. That is why I'm saying that one, because to get that rank you have to manage many things: college, mindset, right? Trusting on the plan, patience for 2 months to do the same thing every single day, persistence. That is why you become that personality which can never remain unemployed. That is a difference in mentality. So that mentality is being developed or you can say subconsciously. ठीक है, because for qualifying the exam you have to do the effort of 6 hour 7 hour persistently for next 2 months. Then you went into that sort of mindset, and that is known as the personality development, or you can say the content building of the personality. ठीक है, so that is what is happening subconsciously. उसके बारे में आपको सोचना नहीं है, आपको एग्जाम के बारे में ही सोचना. ठीक है, ओके. तो मॉक टेस्ट भी हो गया, और मॉक टेस्ट के अंदर जो क्वेश्चन हुए ठीक, जो नहीं हुए उसको सीख कर वहीं पे खत्म कर दिया. देन कम्स अनदर कैटेगरी ऑफ मॉक टेस्ट विच इज नोन एज फुल टेस्ट. ठीक है, फुल टेस्ट के अंदर यू कैन वरी. फुल टेस्ट इज समथिंग यू कैन वरी. सो लेट्स से you were able to solve 4 questions but you were not able to solve 6 questions, then worry about those 6 questions. Now you can worry and then analyze कि ये 6 questions कौन कौन से टॉपिक से आ रहे हैं. So let's say one of the question is coming from crystallography. So now you worry कि क्या मुझे क्रिस्टोग्राफी आता नहीं, या रिवाइज नहीं था, या फिर ये क्वेश्चन अबव लेवल. इफ द क्रिस्टोग्राफी वाज नॉट रिवाइज, रिवाइज द क्रिस्टोग्राफी. इफ द क्वेश्चन वाज इजी बट यू वर नॉट एबल टू सॉल्व, ओके, revise it again. But if the question was above level, again don't worry, just prepare that question. ठीक है, so in the full test you have to worry about कि okay, in the full test now you have to worry कि okay, जो जो सा क्वेश्चन नहीं हुआ, the question you were not able to solve, वो कहां से आए, कौन से टॉपिक से आए, और क्यों नहीं हुए वो क्वेश्चन, why you were not able to solve those. If it is the reason कि वो above level थे, then don't worry, then you learn. But if the reason was something else, fix that reason. Either it was a revision, or maybe it was that you forgot the formula. Whatever it was, then fix that mistake. Okay, so never worry if the question is above you. Then it is a chance to learn. Okay, I am learning something new. If the quiz is not teaching you something new, then what is the benefit of quiz? And if there is some mistake which happened and that is why you could not solve that question, then fix that mistake. Okay, above level is not your mistake. Above level is an opportunity to learn something. ठीक है, above level is not a mistake for anyone. It's not my mistake, it's not your mistake, it's not books mistake, it's not exams mistake. It is just an opportunity to learn something. ठीक है जी, so that mindset should be there. Okay, now why I am here today and what is going to be our plan. Roughly I showed you, but the main plan is not this. What I realized is कि by looking at the stats of the students, ki how much you are able to prepare on your own, you are not, sorry, you are not doing the content on your own, you are not watching the content, maybe you don't like my content or whatever is the reason, but you are not watching the content on your own. So I have to take few things in my hand, okay, because I have to get ranks, right? Otherwise, because my mindset is very clear, I need at least few students under 100 rank. Okay, and you could be in that or you could not be in that, it depends upon how much effort you give. Okay, now what is going to happen in next 2 months is going to be this. So there are going to be 3 live classes every single day. Okay, so first live class will be at 2 p.m. So this is for IIT JAM students only. If you are not a IIT JAM student, you are not recommended to watch this video. If you want, you can watch. Okay, the link will be shared. You can even watch this. So in IIT JAM, this is for IIT JAM students, so BSc students. So this will be the live class at 2 p.m. So let's say you are busy at 2 p.m. You can watch the recording later on. Okay, because these are the office hours. I want to, otherwise in the evening, I'm not able to conduct classes because the office hours are over and then I don't have a team and there is many problems. Okay. So 2 p.m. is going to be the class, and it is going to be every single day except for Sunday and any public holiday. So let's say Christmas is there, so any things like that. Other than that, 6 days a week, the class will be there. So what will happen in this class? Let me be very clear about that. In this class, first of all, the idea behind this class is to stop your mind from thinking too much and keep you on the preparation track. So in first 10 minutes, so let's say I begin the class. So for first 10 minutes, I will be giving you one topic. Okay? So let's say today I give you central forces. How I will decide the topic? On the basis of the importance. Which topic is most important for JAM, which is then second important, which is third important. So based on the importance and the difficulty level, for example, some topics are very difficult. They should be done in the very beginning. Some topics are easy, so they can be even done in January. They can be done in the middle of the January, because at that time your pressure will be very high. You cannot absorb very difficult topics. So difficult topic should be done in December, easy topic should be done in January. So first 10 minutes I will give you some topic, and I give, okay, this is what you have to do for today. And then you, as you know, that you will be having the recorded lectures, right? So if you know nothing about that topic, you watch those lectures. There will be going to be 2 to 3 lectures for one topic. So watch those lectures, make a short notes, and complete that topic. ठीक है? जितना पढ़ा, जितना lecture में सीख लिया, that is all. So you don't have to go beyond them. That is my promise. Don't go beyond the lectures. 70-80% of the paper will be from the lectures. I am not a hero. I cannot say 100% paper will be from the lectures. 70-80% paper will be from lectures. You will qualify with a very good rank. But learn only what is in the lectures. Okay? So I give you the topic in first 10 minutes. You watch the lecture, not right now, not at that moment. After the class, you watch those lectures. Okay? Then you make the short notes, which is going to be your homework. So for every topic, your short notes should be ready, or you can even make a detailed notes, but your notes should be there. Okay? Then in the class, after the 10 minutes, what I'm going to do is whatever topic I gave last day. So let's say today I gave you central forces. So tomorrow in the class, I'm going to do IIT JAM central forces questions. Okay? So this will roughly take us 1 hour. So for 1 hour, I will do 6, 7, 10 questions, whatever we can do, which are asked in last 7, 8, 9 years of IIT JAM. So every year, let's say one question of central force is there. So you watch the lecture today, and tomorrow what we are going to do is we are going to cover the questions of PYQs of central forces. So when I'm teaching the PYQs, my idea is very clear. I want to mark it in your brain कि कुछ भी बोला सेंट्रल फोर्सेस में ये नहीं बोला. You can forget anything in the central forces, but you cannot forget this part of central forces. So how to think in central forces? Okay, let's make a map. So okay, so you have a sun, you have a planet, elliptical orbit. Elliptical orbit का angular momentum क्या होता है? Elliptical orbit का total energy क्या होता है? Circular orbit का क्या होता है? Kepler's law कैसे connect होता है? Angular momentum कैसे निकाला जाता है? Everything. ठीक है? तो PYQs के through everything will be revised once again. So you watched the lecture, you made a short note, and through the PYQs everything is getting revised. I will not teach anything in this class. This will be basically the revision of topic through PYQs. Okay? And then this class last 20 to 30 minutes will be for two things. Number one, your doubts, and number two, mock test doubts. So every day I will be also giving you the homework for mock test. Okay, so today let's say we completed central forces. So now you have to complete the mock test of central force. And then the next day, last 20-30 minutes, we are going to discuss the mock problems of or your doubts of those mock tests. So you know Abhyas test series is going on. There are 80 topic wise tests. So you will be given those tests on a recommended dates. Okay, today you give this test, today you give this test, and after a 1 week you will have the full tests. ठीक है, so very soon you will also have the full test seeing on, and I will not be announcing too much in the groups, because from now on attendance will be taken in the live classes and all the informations will be given in the live classes. I will be giving you all the information, so if you want to stay updated, watch the live class every single day. It's very important. So whatever announcements will be there will be in the first 10 minutes of the live class कि ओके आज के लिए ये टॉपिक है, आज के लिए ये मॉक टेस्ट देना है, आपका नेक्स्ट फुल टेस्ट जो है वो इस दिन को होने वाला है, एंड ओके नाउ लेट्स डू द पीवाईक्यूज। फिर हमने 1 आवर पीवाईक्यूज सीखा, अब वो 1 आवर विल बी रिफ्रेशिंग फॉर यू। व्हाई इट विल बी रिफ्रेशिंग? बिकॉज यू आर लर्निंग समथिंग न्यू, आपको मजा भी आएगा, चीजों को दूसरे एंगल से देखने को मिलेगा कि ओके ये एंगल तो था ही था बट इसको इस एंगल से देख सकते हैं। तो दैट विल बी अ फन फॉर यू कि एक तरह से आपका मजा भी आएगा, लर्निंग भी होगा, एंड देन यू आर ऑल्सो प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर एग्जाम्स। ठीक है, and then वही पीडीएफ you will be getting, so you can practice those PYQs one more time by yourself. ठीक है, तो वही पीडीएफ you will be get and you can verify, and then you can give the mock test. Then आप mock test दीजिए, and let's say 4 questions you are done, and remaining 6 ask the doubt and clarify your doubt. Now these classes will also be used to cover any pending topic. For example, IIT JAM में ray optics and fluid mechanics has is pending, so we will do that. So ray optics किया जाएगा, fluid mechanics किया जाएगा, so जो जो pending है वो that will also be done in these classes, और that will be covered. So हमारे पास काफी classes हो जाएंगे, 8 we have a lot of classes. अगर हम 6 days a week we are meeting, we have many 40-50 classes हमारे पास लगभग हो जाएंगे इसके साथ, so we will be able to cover up most of the things. Okay, now the class for jam will be 2 to 3:30. So 3:20 you can 3:30 we will have the class with the gate students, which is basically MSc students. Now this involves both the batches, officer batch as well as the your the batch of the, what I can say, sorry, gate net batch as well. So both the batches can come in this because you both are the MSc students. So we will be doing the gate, same gate thing we will be doing. So every day I will be giving you one topic, but for you it may be 2 topics as well. You have to do these 2 topics today and these are the lectures. And same thing, gate PYQs I will be solving for you because there are so many gate PYQs. I will be choosing the different categories of question. And more or less through these live classes, what will happen with you कि आपके बेसिक्स जो है ना वो सीधे होने शुरू हो जाए। योर बेसिक्स विल गेट स्टार्ट अप लाइनिंग अप, और बेसिकली आई विल बी स्टार्टिंग विद द डिफिकल्ट वंस। फॉर एग्जांपल न्यूक्लियर से स्टार्ट करेंगे, ऐसे ऐसे चीजों से स्टार्ट करेंगे जिसमें आपके बेसिक्स हिले होंगे। तो आई ऑलरेडी नो आपके बेसिक्स कहाँ पे हिले हुए हैं, तो वहां पे आपके थोड़े से बेसिक्स क्लियर हो जाएंगे। योर बेसिक्स विल बी मच मोर क्लियर एंड यू विल बी नोइंग कि ओके बिना याद किए फिजिक्स कैसे की जाती है, विदाउट रिमेम्बरिंग टू मच हाउ टू परफॉर्म फिजिक्स। ठीक है, and also if any pending topic is there we will use this class. So on a daily basis in a live class only you will get an announcement कि आज का टॉपिक क्या है, आज का मॉक टेस्ट क्या है, when is your next full test, when is your what are the lectures you have to watch, और आपका जो भी डाउट है कि सर my EMT is weak, how can I fix it, so whatever is your particular doubt as well. So let's say you want to put extra efforts and you want to take some extra homework as well, that we all can discuss in the class. कोई बहुत overburdened class नहीं है, मुझे 1 hour पढ़ाना है, rest 30 minutes is free, तो वो हमारी बातचीत है. So that is a discussion between us, so that will be interaction के लिए enough time मिलेगा. And then at 5 p.m. we will have a class with the officers batch. So this is only with the officers batch. Okay. So officers batch, you know, is a batch which is dedicated for 2 exams, 3 exams, I would say. Gate is obviously there, but BARC and UPSC Geophysics. Now in this batch I will not be revising. In this batch I will be covering the syllabus. Okay, because there are some things for officer batch which is remaining to be covered. For example, signals and systems, then other parts of remote sensing or mathematical physics ka some part is there. So whatever syllabus is there, we will cover entire UPSC Geophysics Prelims syllabus, even if the time remains. ठीक है, I will even teach you the important part of geophysics. ठीक है, I'm not promising anything, but yeah, अगर हुआ तो जरूर. तो more or less इसके अंदर we will be covering the syllabus 5 से 6:30. ठीक है, now फर्स्ट क्लास फॉर बीएससी, सेकंड क्लास फॉर गेट, थर्ड क्लास फॉर ऑफिसर्स। तो 3 क्लासेस होंगे। अटेंडेंस इज वेरी वेरी मैंडेटरी। Even if you're not attending the live class, no problem, watch the recording. We will be knowing that you watch the recording. हमें पता रहेगा कि किसने क्लिक किया है, who has opened the video, who has watched how much part of the video. Everything is visible in the stats, so you can watch. If you are having the college or maybe something, you can watch the recording, no problem. But make sure that whenever the homework is being given, your homework is being submitted on time. So you will, I will be giving you the homework as well, and you have to submit that homework as well. So that just make sure that, okay? Because if you're not watching, you will not know the homework and you will not submit, okay? Because I will not now be answering you after the live classes. So once my live classes are over, I will not answer you. Most of the time, if you are messaging me, you might not get the reply. So because now I'm extending the live class, which is almost 4 or 5 hours, okay? So you can ask anything in the classes, and if there is something personal, of course we can talk on personal level. But this is what is going to be the plan, and your courses will basically, this plan will remain till 1 February. So on 1 February your exams are anyway there. So 1 फरवरी तक होगा, and then you have your, तो 1 फरवरी को jam will automatically be done, क्योंकि jam is on 1st of Feb, and then gate will be after 2-3 days. Maybe it is on 1 Feb as well, because अभी exact date gate का नहीं आया. It can happen on 1 Feb as well, or 2 Feb, or 15 Feb also. तो कुछ भी हो सकता है. यूपीएससी एग्जाम इज ऑन 9th February. ठीक है, तो 1 फरवरी तक ये प्लान चलेगा. उस तक हम, हमारा सिलेबस जो है, इंपॉर्टेंट सिलेबस जो है वो कंप्लीट हो चुका होगा. ठीक है. नहीं, गेट फिजिक्स का डेट आ गया है? आई डोंट थिंक सो. आज आया है? कब आया?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It came.
गेट फिजिक्स का एग्जैक्ट डेट आ गया?
Yes, sir. It came, sir, in data from website.
ओके ओके. तो कल तक शायद नहीं था कि कब आया ये डेट? कल
I think
परसों
it
तक
came before 2-3 weeks, sir. 2 weeks before it came, sir.
आ गया क्या? ओके सर, ओके ठीक है. सो ओके, गेट इज ऑन 16 फरवरी. सो हम गेट के लिए खींच सकते हैं क्लास. ठीक है, तो गेट की क्लासेस जो है वो रहेंगी. हाँ, जैम के बाद जो जेस्ट की रिवीजन की बात करेंगे. जैम के बाद जेस्ट की रिवीजन की बात करेंगे. अभी हमारा फुल फोकस इज ऑन जैम, देन वी विल टॉक अबाउट जेस्ट का रिवीजन. ठीक है, ओके. तो 1 फरवरी तक तो हो गई. उसके बाद वट एवर इज रिक्वायर्ड वी विल बी डूइंग दैट. ठीक है. हाँ, तो अभी ये क्लासेस जो इनरोल्ड स्टूडेंट हैं उनके लिए तो ऑब्वियसली है ही है क्लासेस. उसके अलावा आई हैव लॉन्च थ्री डिफरेंट कोर्सेज एज वेल. तो इफ यू हैव योर फ्रेंड्स, यू कैन मेंशन देम. तो 3 कोर्सेज आर लॉन्च्ड. वन इज गेट रिवीजन कोर्स, ठीक है, and the second is the jam revision course, and the UPSC prelims, only prelims revision course. ठीक है. So these 3 courses are launched. If any of your friend wants to take that course, or if any student is there in the meeting who is not the part of any course, they can take the course according to their requirement. ठीक है. So the price for every course is 2,000 rupees, and it is for 2 months, which is quite genuine. But if you're already the part of the course, then you know you don't have to pay anything as such, because everything is already covered in your course, and we will be revising as such. The main output here which is required, okay, I will be sharing the link of these courses in the Telegram channel. You can join. The main output which is required here is at least 5 to 6 to 7 hours. If you can push even more, that is good. But itna time you have to bring it out every single. और वो आपको देना ही पड़ेगा, नहीं तो आफ्टर 2-3 days यू विल बी लैगिंग बिहाइंड. और इफ यू मिस द क्लासेस, दैट विल बी अ प्रॉब्लम. इवन इफ यू आर लैगिंग बिहाइंड, डोंट मिस द क्लास. So try to watch the lectures live, and if in very very serious case you cannot join live, then you can watch it. Okay. So my first preference, because the idea of the classes is not that classes are so great. Idea of the classes is that you are on the direction, and once you stop coming to the classes, then again your brain will start thinking, and then you are again on your own, and then again you will realize that preparation is not moving in a direction. Okay. So please make sure that, and yeah, and I have specifically quit my job so that I can arrange these classes in the afternoon. So I was doing a job, and it had in my mind from a long time कि मुझे फुल टाइम जो है 3 या 4 लाइव क्लासेस करने हैं, एंड नाउ फाइनली आई हैव द टाइम फॉर दैट, एंड वी कैन डू दैट. ठीक है, तो ये करेंगे. होपफुली इसका रिजल्ट हमें दिखेगा, एंड वी विल बी गेटिंग एटलीस्ट फ्यू स्टूडेंट्स, कम से कम 5 से 10 स्टूडेंट निकल कर आए अंडर 200 300 रैंक्स। यूपीएससी जियोफिजिक्स में कुछ स्टूडेंट का तो एटलीस्ट 5 से 10 स्टूडेंट्स का 200 प्लस मार्क्स है। ठीक है, देखिए पीवाईक्यूज एक हो गई कैटेगरी, मॉक टेस्ट दूसरी कैटेगरी होगी। इफ आई कंबाइन बोथ ऑफ देम द टोटल क्वेश्चंस इज 1200 to 1500, इनफ, इससे ऊपर नहीं जा सकते। एनी वे इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल, इससे ऊपर आप नहीं जाओ। ठीक है, तो ये दो ही बस सफिशिएंट है। सफिशिएंट क्या है कि इससे ऊपर अगर आप कोशिश कर भी लोगे तो नहीं जाओ, दैट इज द एक्सट्रीम। ठीक है, कुछ लोग डीपीपीस भी करते हैं, लेकिन वो खुद से पूछें कि डीपीपीस कितने टॉपिक के कंप्लीट होते हैं। ठीक है, क्योंकि अब आपके पास पीवाईक्यू है, फिर डीपीपी है, फिर मॉक टेस्ट कंप्लीट ही नहीं होता। ठीक है, सो आई हैव नॉट कवर्ड ईएमटी। देखिए आपने कुछ नहीं कवर किया है तब भी आपको सारे लेक्चर्स मिलने वाले हैं। तो जब इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का रिवीजन होगा तो आपको इलेक्ट्रॉनिक, आपको एक ही साथ सारे लेक्चर मिल जाने वाले हैं। तो आपने नहीं कवर किया है तो तब कवर कर लेना। तो आई डोंट एक्सपेक्ट कि ये सिर्फ रिवीजन ही हो, किसी ने अगर कोई टॉपिक नहीं भी कंप्लीट किया है तो हो जाएगा उसका कंप्लीट। उसको थोड़ा टाइम देना पड़ेगा ऑब्वियसली, क्योंकि द पर्सन हैज ऑलरेडी डन ईएमटी और पर्सन हु हैज नॉट डन ईएमटी, ऑब्वियसली जिसने नहीं ईएमटी किया है उसको कुछ आवर्स तो एक्स्ट्रा देने पड़ेगा, लेक्चर्स को देखना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि दिस कोर्स कंटेन्स 2 पार्ट, रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर एज वेल एज अ लाइव लेक्चर, तो दोनों पार्ट। ठीक है, यस यस, ये यूट्यूब पर अवेलेबल रहेगा और ऑल्सो आपके कोर्स में भी अवेलेबल। ठीक है, सर लड़कियों के पास ज्यादा टाइम नहीं होता, इससे पहले शादी हो जाए, प्लीज एक अच्छा सा एग्जाम क्लियर हो जाए ताकि खुद के लिए कुछ कर पाए। बिल्कुल सही बात है, लड़कियों के पास थोड़ा रिस्ट्रिक्शंस ज्यादा है। ठीक है, तो लड़कियों के केस में क्या है कि आपको पर्सनैलिटी डेवलप करनी पड़ेगी वही लेवल पे जो लड़कों को चाहिए, क्योंकि एग्जाम लड़की लड़के में फर्क नहीं करता, सोसाइटी करती है। सोसाइटी डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन गर्ल एंड बॉय बट एग्जाम डज नॉट। ठीक है, आपकी क्या सिचुएशन है, एक लड़के की क्या सिचुएशन है, एक लड़की की क्या है, गरीब की क्या है, एक अमीर की क्या है, रिच पुअर, एवरीवन इज ट्रीटेड इक्वली इन द आईज ऑफ एन एग्जाम। ठीक है, एवरीवन विल बी ट्रीटेड इक्वली। तो राइट नाउ फॉर नेक्स्ट 2 मंथ्स योर फोकस शुड बी कि ओनली थिंक अबाउट द सिलेबस। इस एग्जाम के बाद आपकी क्या इंडिपेंडेंस हो जाएगी, आपको क्या राइट्स मिल जाएंगे, आपको क्या फ्रीडम मिल जाएगी, आप पैरों पे खड़े हो जाएंगे या नहीं हो जाएंगे, आपकी गरीबी खत्म हो जाएगी या नहीं हो जाएगी, आप अमीर हो जाएंगे या नहीं हो जाएंगे, ये सब सोचने का टाइम ये 2 महीने नहीं। दिस इज नॉट अ गुड टाइम टू थिंक इन दिस 2 मंथ्स। और ना ही अपने ऊपर ज्यादा थोड़ा सा प्रेशर डालो इस चीजों का। 2 महीने सिर्फ और सिर्फ फिजिक्स को सीखने में लगाओ और फिजिक्स का एग्जाम के ऊपर लगाओ। उसके बाद मैं ये बात थोड़ी जनरलाइज कर दी ताकि कुछ लोगों के क्या है कि एग्जाम की प्रिपरेशन हो सकता है पॉवर्टी की वजह से कर रहे हो, सम स्टूडेंट्स मे बी डूइंग इट फॉर फैमिली स्टेटस, फॉर हर किसी का रीजन अलग होता है, लेकिन वो 2 महीने ये रीजन नहीं सोचना। ठीक है, ऐसा समझ के चलो कि वी आर ऑलमोस्ट फेलिंग और उस फेलियर को वी हैव टू टर्न अराउंड इनटू सक्सेस। हो गया तो ठीक, नहीं हुआ तो लाइफ में बहुत कुछ ऐसी अप्रोच के साथ इफ यू गिव द एग्जाम देन इट विल बी मोस्ट गुड फॉर यू। प्रेशर मत बनाओ अपने ऊपर, दैट विल बी द बेस्ट अप्रोच। ठीक है, क्योंकि गेट है, गेट के जस्ट बाद में जेस्ट है, तो कोई इतना टेंशन नहीं है, जेस्ट के बाद बार्क है, कुछ ना कुछ निकल जाएगा। ठीक है, चलिए इतनी टेंशन की बात नहीं। एवरीथिंग विल बी अवेलेबल इन योर कोर्स, मॉक टेस्ट, लेक्चर्स, सभी का सभी जो है वो आपके कोर्स के अंदर अवेलेबल। ठीक है सर, व्हाट अबाउट सी एस आई नेट? सी एस आई नेट की तैयारी भी साथ में होती ही चली जाएगी क्योंकि सिलेबस वही सेम ही है। अभी सी एस आई नेट इज नॉट इवन रिलीज द डेट, तो मैं उसके लिए क्या प्लान करूँ? तो द थिंग इज कि वी आर कंसिडरिंग द गेट एज द बेसिक बेसिस, बट सी एस आई नेट फुल मेरे माइंड में है। सी एस आई नेट के साथ ही सब चलेगा क्योंकि सी एस आई नेट हमारा मेन एग्जाम है, तो स्पेशली द क्लास ऑफ गेट विच इज बिटवीन 3:30 to 5, उसके अंदर लेवल उसी लेवल तक जाएंगे जहां लेवल तक सी एस आई आर इज रिक्वायर्ड। सो सी एस आई आर के लेवल तक हम वी आर गोइंग टू गो। और जब भी सी एस आई आर नेट अपना यू कैन से एप्लीकेशन रिलीज करता है वी विल बी रेडी। ठीक है, सो फुल टेस्ट ऑफ गेट आई विल लेट यू नो। तो एवरी डे इन द लाइव क्लास, जब फुल टेस्ट से पहले कम्युलेटिव टेस्ट होंगे। सो फुल टेस्ट सीधा जाने से पहले कम्युलेटिव टेस्ट, फॉर एग्जाम्पल जब हमारे 7 8 10 टॉपिक्स आर डन तो उनका एक कम्युलेटिव टेस्ट विल ऑल्सो बी डन। ठीक है, और फिर अल्टीमेटली फुल टेस्ट। तो आप जनवरी में एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो फुल टेस्ट। जनवरी से पहले नहीं, फुल मतलब की फुल सिलेबस, cumulative test will begin before. Sir, I have some problem in revision, recommended some tips to revise efficiently. बताइए क्या रिवीजन में क्या आपको डाउट है? Sir, you have given CSR people test series. Can you do same for JAM also? It will be, yes, I will be giving you the test. Full test of JAM will be given. ठीक है, वो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है उसमें. तो लेकिन क्या है कि फुल टेस्ट देने के लिए आपको वहां तक ले जाना पड़ेगा लेवल तक कि द सिलेबस शुड बी डन एटलीस्ट टू द लेवल कि यू कैन एटलीस्ट हैव 30-40 मार्क्स इन फुल टेस्ट. सर लाइक हाउ टू रिवाइज एवरी डे रिवाइज. तो अभी अभी के लिए क्या है कि एवरी डे वन टॉपिक शुड बी रिवाइज. ठीक है, तो रिवीजन की रिवीजन करना है. अगर कोई बोल रहा है कि आई एम डूइंग रिवीजन, बट इज अ मीनिंग ऑफ रिवीजन. आपने टॉपिक चूज किया विच वी विल बी डूइंग एवरी सिंगल डे. वंस द टॉपिक इज चूजन, देन द सेकंड थिंग बट वी हैव टू डू इज कि उसका आपको जो भी लेक्चर है उसका एक बार रिवाइज कर लिया. अगर यू हैव ऑलरेडी वॉच द लेक्चर, रिवाइज द लेक्चर. आप नोट्स को देखकर एक शॉर्ट नोट्स बना लिए. सेकेंड पार्ट ऑफ द रिवीजन इज की यू हैव टू परफॉर्म द पीवाईक्यूज. पीवाईक्यूज रिवाइज कर लिए एक बार. ठीक है, एंड देन गिव द अभ्यास टेस्ट. that's all for your topic, and this has to be done every single day. One topic every single day, one topic every single day. If some topic is big, then you can take 2 days. ठीक है, so that should be the frequency of the topic. ठीक है, now the question comes, sir please reply in English. Sure, in JAM 2022 level of the question is little difficult, but 2024 is easy. What would we expect for 2025? 2025 you can expect is again, ठीक है आएगा. क्या बोल सकते हैं इसमें, क्या बोल सकते हैं. बट आई कैन से कि जैम इज एन एग्जाम. आप कभी भी 45 प्लस मार्क्स लाओ, आपकी आईआईटी श्योर है. ठीक है, आज की डेट में जो जैम के साथ हो रहा है, द थिंग विच इज हैपनिंग इन जैम, यू गेट अ 45 प्लस मार्क्स. और 45 प्लस मार्क्स आप बहुत डिफिकल्ट एग्जाम में भी ला सकते हो और बहुत इजी एग्जाम में भी ला सकते हो. 45 से 50 मार्क्स मिनिमम आईआईटी के लिए, एंड फॉर अ गुड वन यू नीड 60 मार्क्स. तो एग्जाम की किस लेवल का आएगा वो एग्जाम को टेंशन लेने दो. We have to focus on what we want to prepare. We have to complete the syllabus, we have to complete PYQs, we have to complete mock test. Now exam level, let the exam worry about that. Sir, could you check my stats on and tell whether I am on the right track? Okay, Pankaj, can you share me your email in a telegram so that I can check? ठीक है सर. इस क्लास में एक्शन प्लान अब आगे डिस्कस होगा यूपीएससी प्री का. इस क्लास में तो कुछ अभी जो है, अभी यूपीएससी जियो फिजिक्स का एक्शन प्लान नहीं. कल से वी विल बी स्टार्टिंग द सिलेबस इटसेल्फ. तो कल सिग्नल्स एंड सिस्टम्स की पहली क्लास होने वाली है यूपीएससी प्री की. ठीक है, तो टुमारो वी मीट एट 5 PM फॉर यूपीएससी प्रीलिम्स फर्स्ट क्लास ऑफ सिग्नल्स एंड सिस्टम्स. और उसी के बेस पे यू विल गेट अ होमवर्क आल्सो एंड फर्दर प्लान आल्सो. ठीक है, जॉब या गेट फिजिक्स की पीएसयू में जॉब कभी भी नहीं आती थी, अभी भी नहीं आ रही है. बेस्ट है कि आप या तो बीआरसी कर लीजिए या फिर आप एमटेक करिए गेट के थ्रू. एमटेक इन सेमीकंडक्टर टेक्नोलॉजी यू कैन डू फ्रॉम आईआईएससी. यू विल गेट अ गुड जॉब अगर आपका जॉब एक प्लान है. लाइक गेट एंड जैम, कैन यू क्रिएट अनदर ग्रुप फॉर सीएसए एंड नेट? देखिए गेट गेट ग्रुप में नेट के स्टूडेंट्स ही है ना. यू आर, ऐसा तो कोई स्टूडेंट नहीं है हु इज ओनली प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर नेट एंड नॉट प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर गेट. या जो गेट प्रिपेयर कर रहा है ही इज ऑल्सो प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर नेट. तो गेट इज अ नेम, बट गेट स्टूडेंट्स को दोनों के लिए ट्रेन किया जा रहा है, गेट एंड नेट बोथ. ठीक है, क्योंकि उनको सेपरेट करना इतना आसान नहीं है. अभी आप आपको मैं बोलूं कि मैं न्यूक्लियर पढ़ा रहा हूँ गेट के लिए और न्यूक्लियर पढ़ा रहा हूँ नेट के लिए, तो कोई फर्क नहीं आने वाला. ठीक. सर आईआईटी रुड़की में भी सेमीकंडक्टर प्रोग्राम है, लेकिन प्लेसमेंट उतने अच्छे नहीं है. गेट के बेस पे ही बार कर पाते हैं. जो सिलेबस गेट का होता है वही बार का होता है. जिसको गेट, जिसका रैंक गेट में आता है वो बार में आसानी से क्वालिफाई करता है. रुड़की के अंदर है, बिल्कुल है, लेकिन मजा नहीं है तो आईआईटी बॉम्बे में. एमटेक
सर
नहीं है लेकिन आईआईटी बॉम्बे में भी काफी अच्छा क्लीन रूम है. हाँ जी बताइए.
सर मिनिमम रैंक कितनी चाहिए गेट में अगर पास में इंटरव्यू देना है?
बीआरसी में सीधा गेट के थ्रू एंट्री चाहिए.
इंटरव्यू।
हाँ वही ना, सीधा इंटरव्यू के लिए एंट्री ना. तो आपको चाहिए लगभग 70 रैंक, 70.
तो उसके लिए सर मार्क्स कितने आने चाहिए गेट में?
70 रैंक 62.
थैंक यू।
और रिजर्व कैटेगरी आपको बताना पड़ेगा कौन सी कैटेगरी में रिजर्व है आप, है ना.
सर जनरल
ओबीसी
जनरल।
अलग. नहीं नहीं, वो किसी ने पूछा मैसेज में। एससी के लिए आप मान लीजिए कि आपका चल जाएगा 52 53 मार्क्स इन गेट। नीचे भी हो सकता है, लेकिन ये मिनिमम लेके चलिए। गुड इवनिंग सर, व्हेन कैन वी एक्सपेक्ट सीएसआई नेट एग्जाम? पता नहीं यार, मतलब सीएसआई नेट तो भूल गया लगता है कि एग्जाम भी कंडक्ट करवाना है।